Hi, I'm Dr. Rahul Bharad. I welcome you all to my series What Life Has Taught Me Yesterday. Today when I'm recording this video is 9th of July 2023. I'll be talking what 8th of July has taught me in life. Also in this video I'll be discussing one important phenomenon of rising ocean temperatures across the globe which is a significant danger, partially human made for us, and which will definitely have deleterious effect on our life in future. So what is that about rising ocean temperatures currently? I'll be discussing in this video further. Also in this video at the end I'll be discussing one trending news about the Sourav Ganguly's predictions of top 5 teams which are more likely to enter, 4 amongst them, into the semi-final of the future 2023 ICC Cricket World Cup. So what are those 5 teams which Sourav Ganguly has selected and what are permutation combinations? I'll be discussing about that. About the most important lesson I got yesterday is a routine thing, I would say. Yesterday, as usual, many a times what happens, if you are a doctor, you must be experiencing this phenomenon that so many people want to talk to you. I understand that we doctors are needed in many conditions, and sometimes in emergency also our opinion is important. But with increasing use of mobile, now everyone wants to talk to doctor for even small things, whether hospital is open or not, whether doctor you are available at OPD or not. These are very silly questions and small questions as far as I consider them. And for these small questions, anyone, even patient or any relatives, can directly talk to hospital. Every hospital has some number, mostly landline number or sometimes mobile number also, on which they can inquire about their queries and availability of a particular doctor on that OPD day, whether that doctor will be coming for OPD checkup or round, etc. But for those questions, I request everyone watching this video not to call any doctor of your routine treatment, just to ask whether he is available or she is available or not. What happens, sometimes we are very busy in our daily routine things. We are extremely busy sometimes in intensive care. Being a neonatologist, I know sometimes we are actually saving lives in those precious few seconds or a few minutes, and in that if someone calls us, that definitely disturbs us, and anyone would agree that nobody wants disturbance in their treatment when they are getting treated. So if you don't want to be disturbed by your doctor getting someone else called during your examination, clinical examination I would say, then better you also don't call your doctor just simply because you have a mobile number of that doctor. Usually what I prefer, I do not give my mobile number to any patient. That is not at all a good thing, because what I feel is that anyway online consultation has very specific indications. It should be detailed history taking, detailed physical and clinical examination, and if you want to really get treated online, it will take even more than your actual clinical consultation. So there is no point in giving online consultation all the time. Whenever someone asks some doctor about their query, either the partial information is shared with the doctor, or whatever treatment doctor is giving is biased because he has not clinically examined the patient. So whenever possible, I am not saying all the time you come to my hospital or come to me for checkup, but I would say go to your doctor, whoever has examined you, and get treated properly with detailed examination, detailed history taking directly rather than doing it online. So I do not like to consult online. I usually do not prefer giving all those prescriptions also. Giving prescription also has a serious consequences. Even if any doctor who prescribes some medication to any patient online, he is liable for all the conditions of mistakes he may carry online and offline also. So if he doesn't take proper history online or on phone call, and he prescribes some medication. If anything goes wrong to that patient, that doctor is legally liable for whatever consequences of that happens. So all the time prefer not to consult anyone online. If you are very close to a doctor, don't try to call doctors for small things. You can, if you are very close to the doctor and if you have number of doctor, contact number of your doctor, nowadays most of us use WhatsApp, so you can WhatsApp that doctor about your queries. He can solve your queries if possible. That is the best way. But don't expect that doctor to react within minutes. What happens many a times, people just send some images and within seconds they will expect doctors to respond to that message, otherwise they will immediately call. So it is not something good. I have been a student before I became a doctor, so I know what are expectations of a person from doctor. But since I have become doctor, it is my duty to educate all the patients also, all the relatives also, all the people who know me also about this, that it is not at all a good advice, not at all a good thing to call a doctor for small things. It actually disturbs doctor's life predominantly, and it might affect very negatively to your patient's treatment. So do remember, do not use doctor's number for small things. If it is very emergency, you may agree to the fact that if you call someone many a times a day, your importance in that person's life actually goes down. If you call for small things too many times, if you call some doctor 10 times for small queries, 11th number you call that doctor is already biased to know that you are already calling for a very small, useless sometimes query. If it is so, then why do you want to decrease your importance in any doctor's life? Better you inform the doctor if it is very emergency. Every patient thinks that his problem is the most important and most emergent patient at current time, but that is not so. Sometimes doctor is busy and he is actually treating some serious patient. Don't expect doctor to treat you properly unless you allow that doctor to treat someone else when he is busy in his clinical practice. So that was the most important lesson I got and just wanted to share with you all. I am not saying someone, a particular person has given me this opinion. It's a collected opinion of myself. Over the years I have been experiencing all this. It's basically because of increasing use of mobile, and we are too much addicted to the mobile, and that is the primary crux of all this. If you have mobile, use it widely. If you have WhatsApp, use it widely. Do not disturb someone's life with your social media or with your call, especially when you call. It has to be very urgent. If you call someone, do not call some doctor at least to ask small queries. For you, that is the one question you are asking. For a doctor, there are hundreds and thousands of people who want to ask questions. Now imagine what will happen if thousands of people call a doctor even once a month. That is going to affect doctor's life badly, and that should not happen. That is a humble request I would say to all of you. What is your opinion about that? Do tell me in the comment box. That was the most important lesson I got from yesterday. Some incidences happened in such way that I wanted to share with you about this. Most important news I came across yesterday is about climate change. Climate change is happening rapidly and negatively. We all should be very much aware about the rising ocean temperatures. Recently in June 2023, the ocean temperatures had been recorded as almost 21.1 degrees Celsius, which is extremely high as far as history is concerned. In many years in the past, these high temperatures were not recorded. So what is happening is that rising ocean temperature is causing Antarctic and Arctic sea ice levels to melt down significantly. Now Antarctic sea ice levels recently when measured were only 11.2 million square kilometer they were almost 2.3 million square kilometer less than the previous compared data. So the ice area is decreasing rapidly, sea level temperatures are rising, El Nino is happening early than expected. Now scientists are predicting in next 5 years there would be 1 year who might record the highest temperature recorded on earth in that year next to 2016. We all know in 2016 the recorded temperatures on the earth were extremely high, and one of the next 5 years is going to be very warm, even warmer than 2016, and that is the prediction which is not so good by the scientists for all of us. So what we can do, we all should plant more trees, we all should reduce our red meat consumption, we all should use our mother earth very efficiently, and we should not use too much of plastics. So if you can do all these things, that would be a tribute to mother earth from all of us. And that was the most important news I came across yesterday. Most important news about that, I'll be sharing link in the description box. If you want to know more about that, please go to the description box and read more about these rising temperatures. About the most trending news I came across yesterday is very interesting. It's about Sourav Ganguly's prediction. Sourav Ganguly celebrated his birthday yesterday, and he had a chat. He discussed probable top 5 teams in the forthcoming ICC Cricket World Cup, which is going to happen in India in October, November. From 5th of November it is going to start. And he said, he was asked who will be the probable semi-finalist teams. So he has given 5 teams. Those 5 teams are India, England, Australia, New Zealand and Pakistan. These 5 teams he suggests will be amongst the top 5, and they will compete for being in the semi-final list. If Pakistan comes in the semi-final to play in one of the semi-final which is happening in Mumbai, that is Wankhede Stadium, that semi-final will be shifted to Kolkata. So Sourav Ganguly is predicting that India-Pakistan semi-final will be happening at Kolkata and not Mumbai, because if India plays semi-final, that will be held in Wankhede at Mumbai. But if Pakistan comes into semi-final, there are some security issues, and that will be shifted to Kolkata, the semi-final. And we all know the final will be played at Narendra Modi Stadium, Ahmedabad. So be ready. And these are very interesting predictions of Sourav Ganguly. Sourav Ganguly is a very known cricketer, former Indian captain, and he has been very aggressive cricketer in his cricketing career. So let's hope that India comes into semi-final and wins the final also, to win the 3rd ICC Cricket World Cup for India. So let's hope we win the ICC World Cup this year in 2023 at Narendra Modi Stadium at Ahmedabad. What is your opinion? What are your top 4 teams, probable semi-finalists of this World Cup? Do tell me in the comment box. If you like all these discussions, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. For today we'll stop here. Bye bye.